Well, that's terrific play from Chang.
A very powerful backhand here. The most powerful backhand he's hit this entire set.
Would you believe it?
This hit return a serve, and Edberg just unable to get enough power or width or depth. A little bit lucky from Chang, but he'll take it.
Set point.
There's something wrong with his left hand as well. When he missed that shot, he looked at his fingers and sort of tried to move his fingers a little bit. He wouldn't be cramping up again, would he?
I can't believe that. I mean, it's not a warm day. They haven't been on court for 2 hours. That's long, and it's 2-1 to Edberg. Just 22 minutes.
And I'm sure that Stefan realizes there must be something not quite kosher with Michael, but he'll block that out of his mind and out of his sight and just concentrate on what he has to do.
And one thing's for sure, no matter how much Michael is hurting, and obviously we're just speculating, he's no quitter. That's for sure. So once Edberg misses the backhand down the line, he wasn't really set for it. Feet weren't right. You saw he had to almost leap into the shot. Edberg wants the mark examined, but it did look to me, Mike Morris's initial reaction was that it was out.
Well, that's not even close. If Stefan is querying it, I don't blame him. He's on the opposite side of the court, but it's on the line right in front of Mike Morrissey, so he should have seen that and just said, well, no, it was out.
So Chang ends a run of 9 successive games. That's incidentally Carl Chang's wife, Michael's sister-in-law. But who would have believed that Edberg could win 9 games in a row in this match? Now, we brought you the men's results of the day so far. In a moment or two, we'll bring you the ladies. Frustration for Edberg. Steffi Graf, well, Petra Langrova had a leg problem. That forced her to retire. Eva Maioli, well, Sandrine Testud served for the match, but couldn't put Maioli away. Kimiko Dati also seemed to be struggling a little bit physically, got past Linda Weil. And Amanda Kutzer recorded only her 2nd win in 6 matches against Natasha Zvereva. But there's the real story of the day. Gala Leon Garcia, qualifier from Spain, puts out the seeded Austrian Barbara Paulus, and pretty easy for Mary Jo Fernandez against Gloria Pizzicini. Michael Chang just talking to Mike Morrissey a little bit more. You didn't catch what that was all about, did you, Bob?
No, I did not. But he's on the walkie-talkie. Here's Mike Morrissey.
Yes, he'll be talking to the supervisors in the referee's office. Maybe saying, could we have the trainer again, or some ice, or whatever. Might just be more towels. Edberg serving, 2 sets to 1 up, love 1 down.
Carl Chang has come to the entrance to the centre court.
And he's holding what could be a brace of some sort. He's handed it to Bill Gilmore, the supervisor. All that's happening in the very top left of your screen. You can't quite see it, and obviously our French director hasn't picked it up. Bill Gilmore from Australia, one of the supervisors here. So whether Michael's going to put a brace on at the end, at the next change of ends. And Bill Gilmore and Carl Chang are having quite a conversation. That ball actually nearly hit Carl Chang.
Question for you, if it is a brace, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but if it is a brace and he wants to put it on, does he have to put it on, or can he have somebody put it on for him?
Good question. I don't know the answer. Common sense would say, of course, he can have someone help him.
Yes, that would be common sense. But because it could also be classified as getting assistant, getting
treating an existing condition.
That's right.
Yeah. Knowing Stefan, he'd say, well, if no one else, I'll help you.
Yeah, exactly.
Stefan Edberg's first double fault of the match. And you can just see him talking to himself. And I'm sure it's going through his mind now that the match is there for the taking. And maybe he's just tightening up a fraction. Another good place to get your chain around your ear. Terrific serve to make up for the double. Edberg levels, 1 game all. I thought Andre Agassi had gone home. Well, I suppose, Bob, oh gosh, yeah, I was just about to say, if you've got a problem on the left side of your rib cage and you're stretching to a backhand volley, that's where it really would hurt, and that clearly did hurt.
He got a bit of a shooter there, did Stefan?
Certainly did. But let's remember that on his way to the victory in 1989, Michael Chang was cramping so badly against Ivan Lendl he could hardly move and was serving underarm, and yet he still won.
So I think that day blew Ivan's mind. A little bit too careful there. I know he'd love to have a win with Edberg, but he can't play the result, and he can't hope that Chang keeps making mistake after mistake. He's going to have to force Chang to make the mistakes if he can't hit the winners himself.
Ace from Michael Chang. A seventh.
Business graphics and utilities, hundreds of fonts and thousands of clip art images. Corel WordPerfect Suite delivers Office Suite power at a word processor price.
The richness and savoir-faire of a region, the balance of a prestigious wine. Malzan Bordeaux, first in France.
Back live to the French Open from Roland Garros with Corel WordPerfect Suite, an exceptionally intuitive processor.
Stefan Edberg coming out to serve. 2-1 down in the fourth set. Michael Chang staying around the... Oh, he just wanted that thing that protects the strings. Pass it to the ball boy, just in case he wants to use it. It's something that Pete Sampras puts in his back pocket.
Well, thank you to Bob for bringing you back. As you may have gathered, I've just been on the telephone trying to discover what we can discover about Michael's injury. The word going around the press office is that he does have a pulled muscle in his side, but that's just a rumor.
Oh, good play. Really opening up the court. And, Chang did not play that bad little angle, but Edberg was there.
15 love, 1-2 in the fourth set. Edberg leading by 2-1, and Chang clearly struggling. As I say, the information we've been able to glean so far is that he has a pulled muscle in his side. But if we get any more on that, and you'll know if you hear the phone ringing again, we'll pass it on.
Another good backhand. I know I've had a rib cartilage problem when I played once, and I had it for a couple of weeks, and that is very painful.
Well, it took a long time for the line judge to make up his mind, and Mike Morrissey is very quickly down, and Stefan Edberg has made up Mike Morrissey's mind by saying, no, don't worry, it was on the line.
Yeah, I never quite understand that. Here's Michael hitting a backhand down the line, straight to the linesperson, and he can't tell if it's in or out. I find it very difficult to understand that.
I guess they're human like the rest of us.
Oh, that's so word. I was trying to think of something real smart to say. It deserted me.
It never used to desert you when I was umpiring you, Bob, it has to be said. 40-15, Edberg, 2 points to make it 2-all. We must both be getting old.